grabs from the 38-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Reads it, fires complete. Right down the gut of the field. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense.
He throws there at the 33. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Wants to throw. It's Blake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, they blocked it. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, a lot of times in field goal blocking, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The play-action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then could collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Blake. The sure hands, it's Watkins. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Morrow. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. There he goes. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunter. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Offense changing the play.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Working that left side now. Ball down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got room at the 35. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the 1st half, and it's a 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
UMass.
And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that took a little longer than expected, but we finally have scoring. It's 3-0. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Moses. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Looking for room. It's Hood. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Wilson will throw. Pressure coming. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when...
Breaks into the open. Got some room, entered the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Buffalo, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moses. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got a man. It's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Blake. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wilson to pass. He'll pull it down and run.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. After run, now throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They'll give it to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Blake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. They're dealing with a second and long. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. To the air, it's Blake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
We're going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it inside the 10.
And man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got him where you wanted him. You backed him up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop him.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Zings it complete to the right. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to pass, it's Blake. Grab near the marker, it's Hunter. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
At the 31. First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
The UMass offense returns to the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the fourth quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
Catch in the middle, it's good. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Bean. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. UMass trying to get this clock to 0. Takes a handoff. It's good. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here comes the heat. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding. This guy's a threat. He's already shown you he will take off and run the football, treating him like a running back. Play and pass.
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Coming out with it, it's Moses. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Blake. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He's taking the deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. But how do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't know where she's at, baby girl.
Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, 2 teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down.
Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off.
Turning it on! And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He caught it!
Hold it.
So that penalty's going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On the move, it's good. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Wilson to pass. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Kent State's offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And the golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wilson will throw. Here's a heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for space. It's Hood.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wilson to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, he's even there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Golden Flashes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Golden Flashes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 10. To the air, it's Tomlinson. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change.
Wants to throw on first down.
They're trailing by just 4 to Sam Houston. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
We just have
Gateway, I'm back. Come here.
This offense looked very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. UMass lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wilson will throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UMass! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Kent State, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Back to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. Strong, firm tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Back to pass, it's Tomlinson. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They booted away on fourth down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He'll start this drive firing. Makes a man miss. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll immediately call timeout. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Inside the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. UMass quickly back to the line. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Making side adjustments here. Wilson to pass.
Bro.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week